Hey guys, bow hunting RadNek here for Indian Creek Bow Hunting Journal. On today's show we have a Camillus titanium bonded 6-piece cleaning kit. We're going to be reviewing this for you. I'm going to be showing you what's in this kit here and using this to clean and butcher a deer and get it in the freezer. So let's go.
Red is the color of the trail of success for the hunter who has put in the time and effort to make it happen. And red is the color of grace for the Savior who suffered and died in our place so we could be forgiven.
Alright, let me show you what comes in this box. Of course, it comes in a nice little handy case. When you open it up, it has some nice slots, has the information on how to care for your knives, and then also has the gut hook knife, as well as a skinning knife, and then a pair of gloves. You have your sharpener here, and then your bone saw. So this thing is really sharp, and this is supposed to be titanium bonded, they say, and these knives should last a long time. They're nice and sharp and feels nice and sturdy, and the handle feels good. So we'll see what happens when I get to cleaning the deer. So all this fits back in there nicely. Nice gut hook knife. So let's get to cleaning. Alright, we got our deer set up here. I'm going to try to clean this as best I can with you being able to see it, and then give you my opinion on these knives. So starting out with the skinning knife that comes in the kit, and then we'll also use the gut hook knife as well, and then comes with a bone saw as well, but I normally don't use a bone saw because I just cut at the joints. But we'll go ahead and use this and see how it works. So for those of you that do use a bone saw, let's get started. One of the keys to when you're skinning is making sure that you got really sharp knives. And I haven't used these knives before, but it comes with a sharpener. And I use my old knives that I normally use. I used this sharpener with, and man, this is probably the best sharpener I've ever seen, because it got my knives really sharp. So that's nice and convenient. I'm gonna speed this up on the camera so you don't have to watch all this stuff. But here we go. Alright, we're going to use the bone saw right here. So you can see it right here. I normally just cut this tendon out without using a bone saw. Sometimes I do use a saw, but see how this one works. Well, I could say that it's really sharp, but it's kind of awkward, the bone saw, but it works. Part of the problem is you got to get some leverage on it, so I'm not getting any leverage. I normally just break this and cut through it with a knife. Go. Got those off. Let's carry on. First time I'm sharpening here. Hey guys, sorry I ran out of battery, but one thing this pack does not come with, which is a fish fillet knife. I love to debone the meat with this fillet knife. Works a whole lot better than a skinning knife, and also the gut hook knife. Just a whole lot easier to get into tight places and move around the bone to separate it from the meat. So, and then also on the sides, I like to shave off all the meat as much as I can. At least the meat that's not messed up by the shot, usually the middle side of the deer. And this one's gut shot, so it's going to be a whole lot messed up in there. I don't know if the tenderloins are even going to be worth keeping with the... Actually, the deer's not gut shot. It just caught some of the stomach because it was a quartering 2 shot. Kind of went out the backside. But anyway, I'm going to use a fillet knife, so just know that going into to this part. Alright guys, I'm going to give you my final evaluation of this. I would say these are pretty good knives. I would say on a scale of 1 to 10, these are about an 8.5. Probably be maybe about a 4-star out of 5 in my book. The really great advantage is the sharpener is really good. This is the best sharpener I've ever used. And then the blades are nice. The handles are plastic, so that's something that keeps me from giving it a 5-star. But for the price, they're good, I would say. And then also the saw leaves a little bit to be desired. It's difficult to cut through bone, but you know, it's not necessarily the saw itself. It's that this is a small saw. I'm normally using a big old heavy-duty hardware saw, or else I'm just simply cutting the tendon away from bone to separate joints is usually what I do. So I don't even use a saw normally to do that. So, but anyways, they're great, great knife pack. You can get these on eBay pretty cheap, as well as other places. So great product. Again, a 4-star out of 5 for this. And thanks for watching Indian Creek Bow Hunting Journal.